No matter where you are from, you are hated, hated, hated.
In the building, the lovely Miss Tiffany Evans hanging out in the capital city, Louisiana, to throw your L's up.
I'm chilling right now.
And when you look at all these people and you think about all the people that's gonna get fed off of this on Thanksgiving, it's a good thing.
Is it a hot boy reunion coming up?
Like family, you know what I'm saying? We like family. I'm here for you, player. What you need? What you need from me? But it ain't nothing like the NO though, man. You know, I did come out of NO. I know this goes to NO.
Oh, no trouble, man.
You might be my folks, man.
I actually got people who live in Slidell, man, actually.
You my cousin?
I ain't want to come in the way, you know what I'm saying? I always let everybody get their shine on. My homie been doing it, holding it down.
No matter where you are from, you are hated.
What's up? It's all good in the hood. We out here with Cash Money. They doing the Thanksgiving giveaway like they do every year.
David Banner, Mr. Mississippi himself.
It's all good. It's a blessing to be here once again, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's up? This your girl Goldie. Welcome to the show. Today we got a hot artist named Michael Little. Let's give him a round of applause, y'all. Welcome, Michael, to the show.
Hey, what's up? What's up with it?
Glad to have you in the NOLA in New Orleans.
Thank you, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, well, hey, R&B artist out of Houston. R&B, I do, artist and producer. Been doing music probably about right at 20 years, but I've been back on the scene for the last 2 years. So I had took a hiatus, and I'm back on the scene. Coming out, doing my thing.
Okay. All right. So tell me, at what point did you get into the music? At what age?
Well, I've been truthfully, I'd say when I started actually performing with it, as in singing and stuff like that, I was like 16. I started it when I was
Okay.
16. Prior to that, I was basically a dancer. I was a
Okay.
dancer. So not any kind of exotic, dancing or anything, but
Mhm.
just choreography. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
started there, and then I started messing around with the keyboard and ended up learning how to play a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, and
By
so
ear. You play
yeah,
by ear.
by ear, yes.
I could
So
play, but I read.
yeah, well, I can read a little bit. It's
See,
not that I
most
can't,
people who
but
play by ear can't read. They
yeah,
really,
right. I read the
yeah.
basics. I know the scales, but when it comes down to just playing, it's definitely by ear.
That's good. Maybe that's what I need to do. Get the keyboard out and just start hitting the keys, or you still how? Tell me.
No, well, basically, I come up with a melody, whatever I feel at that time, come up with a bass line and a melody, and then I just build around it. So once I create the track, then whatever the track tells me, then I come back and write to it, So once I create a track and I hear it, it makes me feel a certain kind of way or make me think a certain type of way. I come back and then layer on top of that. So that's my creative process.
That's a gift. That's a gift. I'm telling you, I could never do that, but I could play it. You give me some notes, I could
Yeah.
play it. Like I thought at one point I was going to be a graphic designer, and I went to school for graphics and everything. I was able to make flyers and do different things, but a true graphic artist is somebody when you look at their picture, like you can almost cry. It's so beautiful. I didn't have that. I just could make a poster. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Or do a flyer. That was it. So I just kind of, and I'm still trying to find what my niche is. You know,
Yeah.
and it must be this TV show because I can't get rid of it.
Yeah. Well,
I
hey, that's
cannot.
what it is.
When I
That's what
thought
it
it was
is.
all over, I got the Roku deal. I'm like, wow, really?
Right.
Hey,
Well,
so it kind of pushed me, and it pushed me at a real dark moment in my life when
mhm.
it came. I couldn't say no because it was something. I've been doing the show for over 20 years. It's been like 25 years I've been doing the show. And Xavier bought the building. So, we always wanted to be big, do it big, but it just never happened. And when they bought the building and everything, it was like Roku fell on my lap. It just fell on my lap, and I've been here. So I guess this is it. You know what I'm saying? So tell me this: when you were singing, you sung in front of people. People heard you sing.
Of course. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, the thing was, like I said, I'm just musically inclined, period. I'm a producer first, artist
Mhm.
second. So, I've been around it so much and I understand the music concept so much that, because I'm not, what I consider a vocalist. I'm an entertainer. That's what I
Mhm.
am. I'm more of an entertainer.
Okay.
I know how to get out there and keep the crowd engaged. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's what I do. And then when it comes down to the producer side of it, I know how to go into the studio and put something together that's going to be ear candy, musically
Okay.
pleasing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of artists don't have that dual role.
Mhm.
Somebody they're just a good singer or they're they might not be a good performer, but they're a great singer.
Mhm.
So it just depends. And so with me, I just work it the way I work it. God's been good to me. He's given me the opportunity to get out here and do my thing again, and I'm taking advantage of it.
So what all instruments do you play?
Well, basically, like I said, piano is my thing.
Okay.
Of course, working with Pro Tools, I can pretty much play any instrument
Yeah.
by MIDI. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So that's pretty much how I operate and how I produce. So,
Mhm.
and I also have access to several, musicians that I
Mhm.
bring in, and if I really need a real guitarist or a real bassist or whatever, I can bring him in and let him do his thing. I just let him know, hey, this is what I need, and then let him feel what he feels and go from there. So
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Well, what artists have you worked with?
I've worked with Shano, which was a rapper here in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with artist named Rayville Baby, who's out of northern Louisiana. He's from the Monroe area.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with Kimmy Oo, produced her, and she's from Milwaukee,
Okay.
Wisconsin. So, and so those are the top lines that I've been working with for the last few times. I've also produced a song for Orange Juice Jones back in the day.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right.
So, I'm pretty well versed.
Mm-hmm.
Spent a little time working for Rap a Lot,
Okay.
back in the '90s, and worked with Four Deep and a couple of their artists. So,
Okay.
like I say, I've been doing this a while. So,
Okay.
mm, yep. So pretty much it.
No, that's not it. It's a lot. I want to know about these videos because I watched them all. So I had
Okay.
to get a sneak peek, you guys. And once again, if you want to see the whole video, go to our Roku channel on the Mary Parker Outreach Network. It's free, y'all. You could go Android, iPad, Apple, any one of those, and you can see. So let's talk about now the one I that caught my eye the first time was I Got You, Baby.
Oh yeah.
That made me feel some kind of way. I ain't lying. It made me feel some kind of way. Because my man got me. It's like you got to know to feel that song. You know what I'm saying? And what you saying in that
Right.
song and how you saying it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a woman want to feel. And that's how my husband make me feel.
That's
He got
wonderful.
me. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? No matter what, he got me. And I was like, yay. That's the
Yeah.
song
That's
right
what's
there.
up. That's what's up. That's
Where
what's
that
up.
come from? Like, what made you do that one?
Well, like I say, when I came up with the track first, and the track was just vibing, and I was like, wow, I got you. And
Hmm.
that's how it came, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hey, yeah, I got you, baby.
Hmm.
So that vibe that's where it put me, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, that's
Yeah.
that's usually how it worked for me. Whatever that track tells me, that's where I go. So that's what
Hmm.
it took me to. So
And
that's
where
how.
did you do the video?
I did a video at a club in Houston called Calendar's Lounge.
Okay.
Uh, really, really nice club in Houston on the West Thomas Strip. Um,
Mhm.
very friendly for me, and like I say, just went in there and they was gave me nothing but love. So I went in there and she let me come in and do it free. I didn't even have to pay anything to do it.
Wow.
So it was awesome. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you did it there. Was it hard or was it like who came up with the idea for it, and
well,
then the
I came
scenes
up
and
with the
different
storyboard.
stuff?
I came up with the
Okay.
storyboard. Like I said, I'm pretty much produced everything.
Okay.
All the ideas, the storyboards, and everything.
Okay.
Of course, I got team members that come in, and I just kind of instruct them, "Hey,
Uh-huh.
I need to get it done this way,"
Okay.
and we just move on. So that's pretty much how
Hmm.
we work it.
Well, how the numbers are on it because it's nice.
Well, it's been out a few months now. It's right at, I
Mhm.
think it's right at five and a half, 5,000, a little
Okay.
bit over 5,000.
All right.
So 5,500, that's where it's at. So,
Okay.
but I really haven't started pushing on it like I'm going to, because right now I've been just showcasing, going around performing it, letting people see me in the streets and see me in the clubs and stuff like that. So I'm sure it's going to pick up from all the work that I've been doing.
So how does it feel to be back out there again?
Feels good. I just for me it was just an opportunity to try to recoup some of the losses that I took. Because, like I said, I produced this artist. I lost like 50K over a 5 year period. And so put a single out and it started doing well. And I was like, okay, well, shoot, maybe I could just try to put something out and see if I can recoup some of the
Mm-hmm.
losses I did. And it's been 2 years of growth. So
Hmm.
that's pretty much where I'm at. So if I can get to where I'm trying to get to, because basically,
Hmm.
I just want to produce. I want to meet artists, produce tracks for
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
expose them. And so that's my baby. That's what I love. I love that more than anything. So wherever I get in and fit in, that's where I want
Yeah,
to be.
that's where it is.
Yeah.
So along this journey, this musical journey that you've been on, what has been the biggest lesson?
The biggest lesson, truthfully, is just watching people that can tell you what they'll do for you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, got a lot of people out here that they're not really about the business. They're just
Hmm.
about, if they can get something from you real quick,
Hmm.
get you to pay something and then boom, they're
Yeah.
gone. That's one of the things that has changed for me since I've been back in the business is, dealing with that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like beware the scammers
Yeah. Beware of the
and what you're
scammers.
dealing with and who you're dealing with and stuff
Right.
like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hmm. So that's the biggest lesson learned. That well, at least that's one of them. So
Right.
what advice would you give to a new artist that's coming on the scene now?
Get him a good team around him.
Hmm.
Find people that's going to be, honest with him, that's going to, give him constructive criticism because
Hmm.
constructive criticism is really good. I mean, because you might hear something or someone might see something or something like that you just might drill on and say, oh, that's it, that's it, that's it. Always
Hmm.
have that second pair of eyes or the
Hmm.
second pair of ears to really, really channel in what's going to be the best for you. So
Hmm.
that's why I say, just have a good, base, good surrounding.
Yeah. People that's gonna be honest, like, hey,
Yes.
this
Yeah.
is that, it's not this, it's not that.
Right. Right.
Hmm. So, what was one of your favorite songs that you've done?
Um. Of course, I got you, baby.
Okay. All right.
That's one of my favorite. But I love "Step with You" as well.
Okay.
"Step with You" out when I perform it, I really, really feel it, and it just feels good to me.
Hmm.
And yesterday was a song for me as well that I really
Hmm.
like me because the way I created it. Because at that time I was in a dark point in my life, and I just kind of was going through an illness,
Hmm.
so it was coming out of that, and so I was like, seems like yesterday. I just want to make sure that I can get back to how I used to be. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to show y'all that one. Matter of fact, that's going to be the first one That's going to be the first one. Well, in this big industry, what artists, like when you get in your car, who you listening to?
Well, I'm eclectic, truthfully. I listen to all artists, and my thing is I listen to the production side of it
Mm-hmm.
because all the artists are great as far as I'm concerned, but
Mm-hmm.
I listen to production. So I don't have a single artist that I just drill in and I love because I love music. So I listen to everything, and that goes for all genres. So because
Mm-hmm.
I just go and listen to the production of it, I'm like, hey, that's a hit
Yeah.
song
Yeah.
or that song is not good, whatever. And
Um,
so that's kind of how I analyze music.
mhm, mhm. So in the family, how's the family with you on this journey?
Oh, everybody's um, supportive.
Hmm.
Um, I don't have a real extensive family because
Hmm.
most of my family is out of state. So
Hmm.
here in Houston, I really don't have a really close knit family.
Hmm.
But I have friends and I have people that's here that's really, really supportive of me. And if I get started getting down or feeling some type of way, I just reach out to them and they're going to be real with me. They're going to tell me straight up, hey, calm down, relax, just
Yeah,
be who you are. You know
yeah,
who you are, be who you
yeah.
are and just stay confident. So that's the one thing for me and to all new artists, stay confident. Regardless, you're going to have a lot of people that tell you what you can't do,
Oh.
but if you really, really believe in yourself, you can do it. You can do anything
Hmm.
you want. I mean, we live
Yeah,
in a great country, and if you have the talent to really do what you do, hey,
yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Yes, Beyonce is a big example of that. She's crossed all genres,
Mhm.
the West,
Right.
and then she tops, she's number one with it. She not
Right.
just in there. So, she's a big inspiration when it comes down to the music and everything.
Right.
So, what can we expect from you, coming up?
Well, like I said, getting out here as much as possible. Hopefully, I'll be down there in NOLA real soon. Blessing
Oh,
some stages. You know what I'm saying? I got
okay.
some new music on deck. Really excited about 26 because I got some fire coming. So
All right.
I'm here to stay. So I'm doing everything I can to get out and expose myself and let y'all hear about New Urban Soul because that's who I am. New
Okay.
Urban Soul.
So now, when you come to NOLA, New Orleans, what you want to eat? What you
Well,
want to
I
eat?
want some boudin. I want some boudin. That's what I want. So
Well, you
I
must be
don't.
ready for that spice then. You got to be ready
Yeah,
for that spice.
yeah. Okay. Well, that's what I want. Me some
Spice gonna
boudin
take
and
you
some and
back.
some sausage.
Oh, the hot
Yeah,
sausage, the patent sausage.
yeah. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So.
What people like is like our gumbos, red
Mhm.
beans, po' boys, stuff like that. Our Creole
Right.
seafoods, things like soups, different stuff like that. When Katrina came and we was all over, we were way in Middletown, Rhode Island. Like
Mhm.
I didn't even never heard of that place, but we was out there. And I just found the closest thing that I could cook, and I mean people was coming from everywhere from the smells because next door to me was a Chinese family and they was working it out, baby.
Yeah.
So
Right.
they was like, wow, what are y'all cooking? And so every day while we were there, like at 6, everybody would come and eat. And, they would bring us, stuff that they ate in Rhode Island. But they would be eating like our beignets and chicken and shrimp fried rice and all of that kind of stuff.
Right.
We good with the food. And
Yeah.
also our attractions are good as well. Not
Okay.
just Bourbon Street, okay?
Right.
So
Right.
like if
Right.
you like to just chill, we have the lake, we have the Creole Queen boat, we have places in City Park to ride. We have different things out here other than just Bourbon Street that you can go to. It just depends what you like.
Right. Okay, okay. I'm looking
Right.
forward to it. I'm looking forward to coming down for sure.
Okay, well, do let me know so I can give you all the spots to go, the restaurants, what's going on.
Right.
So you all get ready because we're about to play 3 videos from him. Yesterday, Step With You, and I Got You Baby. Okay, and I hope you all like it. And let's give him a round of applause and let him know we welcome him. Okay, thank you, Mr. Little. Thank
All
you.
right, all right.